Okay, this morning we are doing some cichlids that we have not been keeping the breeding colonies in 300-gallon breeder vats. They're lower demand fish. I don't understand why. This is a nice fish. So we raised them in 110-gallon vats. We lost our entire breeding colony. We lost probably a couple hundred other fish. We saved 6 juveniles. And looks like 8 females. Did I count that right? Yeah. And 5 young males. These are all young fish. Our breeder male was a really nice blue fish with red fins. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Labeotropheus fuelleborni. Note that I'm pronouncing that last I as a long E because Latin endings, a single I is pronounced long E. So this is Labeotropheus fuelleborni. Blue. They come in various morphs. We have a gold, we have a blue marmalade, and we have blue. And then a couple experimental lines I'm working on. We'll see if any of those survive. Okay. Let's look at the females first. Somebody was suggesting that I don't talk enough about breeder selection on females. In this case, it's hard to do much selection. We only have 8 females. And I kind of like this greenish one. Let me get her back up here. There she is. And then we... Oops, you didn't get it? Okay. She's greenish, and this is more typical greenish, light green. She's carrying eggs, by the way. And you notice she didn't spit. The reason she didn't spit is we've had this fish since the early 2000s. In fact, we might have gotten this before we moved to Santa Fe. I don't recall. I'll have to go back to the records and see. And our fish get handled fairly roughly. They get netted out of their home, chunked in these 5-gallon buckets, sorted a few times. Any females that spit eggs don't leave as many offspring as females who don't spit. So our females that of strains that we've had a long time don't spit eggs. And of course this is true on maternal mouth brooders, and most of the Malawi cichlids are maternal mouth brooders. At any rate, we've got 3 different colors in here. We've got kind of that greenish one, that one that's carrying eggs. And well, I can't get one of the brown ones. And we usually have some that are browner than that. That's kind of an in between. But breeder selection for females in this case, there is no selection. We've got to go with what we have. Now then on these 5 males, this guy doesn't have very good color, but he's got orange in the caudal and the dorsal. He might, and he's the youngest of these, the smallest of these. He might turn out better. That one also. Let's take the blue one down there. Yeah, here's a blue one with a little bit of red. I'm going to set him aside. The best blue is this one, but he doesn't have any color in his fins. Oops. He's also flopping around on the ground. Some of these fish need to learn to be more calm. I think I'm going to go with those 2 males. I'm going to look at these 2. Or these 3.
There's one that's not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad, but he doesn't have any red. No red. A little bit of red, but he probably needs to grow up some. So what I'm going to do is I want to keep the genes for red fins in the population. And this guy's the best of the ones with red. This guy's a little bit bigger, the blue without red, so he's probably going to do most of the mating. But we'll see what it could be the next cycle, 3 to 4 months from now. It could be that one of these younger males will look good, and it could be 6 to 8 months from now we'll get some good offspring that are old enough to breed. Good fish keeping.